That's it. I rarely fight. I don't like, not that I don't like getting in the fights, because I'll never back down from a fight.
Yeah.
I actually enjoy fighting, but I'll never like instigate a fight or beat. Don't say it. I'll never purposefully, don't say it, instigate a fight. But I'll never back down from a fight. Shut up. No, because you've said other things. We're not going to get into it right now. We got to do news in a little bit.
All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of Geeks That Lift, where we bring you everything from comic books, horror, and of course, the Geekverse. I am one of your hosts, Mark the Freakin' Rican Williams, joined by
Coco Nut. And how do you spell Coco Nut, guys? For all of you who have not watched this program before, fuck it. And for all of you that keep watching this program, let me tell you how to spell it, because it's not normal. It's capital K, lowercase o, capital K, lowercase o, hyphen, capital K, lowercase n, lowercase u, capital T, exclamation point, Coco Nut. What's going on, guys? How we doing? We're good. We're going fine. And I mean, I'm excited. You know why? Because I think this is like our third or fourth week in a row
that we
just keep going and we keep rolling and we keep fucking chugging and chugga.
The little engine that could. I think I can. Woo! And if you don't know that, stop fucking watching. You're too young to be watching this.
Yeah, get out of here.
So, yeah, some of y'all babies.
All right, so we got again, because we've been doing this every week, the news is not a lot, so our episodes are going to be just a little shorter than normal, but that's okay, because again, like I said before, last episode, this will give you more incentive to stay and watch till the end. And I've noticed too, that on our YouTube, we've been getting a lot of like end credit scenes.
Because Pat's been going fucking crazy.
I think we've been going crazy, Pat's like, this is gold, we're going to put it in. Because the last, I don't know if you noticed in the last episode, which is on the Beefmaster Network on YouTube, I think he put in the last end credit scene because we were talking about nipple milk. Yeah. But still, I don't know what the fuck that was about.
Yeah, somebody got it. Who started that? Joe.
Don't know. Joe,
explain that shit.
Yeah, explain it, Grill Master. What were you talking about? Nipple milk? What? I don't know. I don't know.
I'm lost on that.
Although, have you ever tried nipple milk?
No. Why is it so when you're puzzled, you go like this? And especially when you talk about nipples.
It's not this. A certain somebody has actually pointed out that when I do this, it means that I'm sexually excited about something.
So nipple milk gets you sexually?
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't find it enticing.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I wouldn't mind trying it.
You wouldn't mind trying anything, bro.
But hey, at least twice. And you know what? If the price is right, I'll do it. I'll do it. But yeah, the whole thing with nipple milk, though, I don't want it already squeezed or pumped in a bottle.
You want to get it fresh from the tap.
I want it straight from the tap. I want to take that fucking titty away. I want. I don't know. And it's funny too, because I've talked about this to a few people, and for the most part, the majority are like, ew. But there's been one or two that are like, yeah, I dig it.
I think almost every guy is gonna dig it.
No.
Come on.
No, they do not dig it. But I mean, who knows? I don't know.
I got kids, and there's been times during the pregnancy where you want to get freaky, and I've grabbed the boob and got a little milk.
And how'd it taste? Was it? Ooh, wow! You got very excited for that.
No, man. It's just I don't know. It just tastes not normal, but you just go with it.
Like, you ever see that show? I don't know if it's on the History Channel or the Travel Channel or one of those fucking weird channels.
As long as you're not doing like The Boys, where the guy takes the bottle.
That's fucked up. When Homelander's just like, good. Yeah. But no, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just not from the bottle, though. I want it from the teat.
Yes.
Like, I want that, like, it just, wow, that's a big nipple for me. But, yeah, there's a show, I think it's on TLC. It was called Strange Sex.
Yes.
And there was a dude that his fetish was nipple milk, like titty milk. And like he would like eat cereal and after like his girlfriend or wife or whatever, like after she was done, I guess that after the woman gives birth, as long as you keep fucking doing stuff, like it keeps producing milk. Mm-hmm. Like once you stop doing stuff, then it like dries up. Yeah. But as long as you keep activating them, then you just keep whatever. How do we get on this?
Because I think you really got a fetish, bro.
I don't have it, but I've never had it, so I don't know.
But it's your fetish. It's a dormant fetish. Because once you try it, bro, you're going to become Homelander.
baby.
With a bottle, just
No. It's got to be from the tip, man.
homegirl got to work, bro. You can't just be laying around sucking on the tit the whole day to get the milk.
Well, you know what? Then fucking, you know what? Go to work. Do your thing. Have fucking something. Have a bra that does this all day, and then you know what? Daddy want a drink when he comes home. When he comes home, you come home after a long day, lay back, put your feet up, put that titty in my mouth. Yeah, like this. So who knows? All right, enough of this shit. What do you got for news?
Okay, let's see here. What do I got?
God damn it, we take this.
In Marvel, we way too far.
Oh my god!
In Marvel news, I guess it's official. Ant-Man 3 will start recording no matter what in 2021. They haven't said what month yet, but they don't care what's going on.
Okay.
I guess because a lot of movies have been filming successfully with not one single positive.
Like Shang-Chi.
Yeah, Shang-Chi. The one that The Rock and Ryan Reynolds just finished filming for Netflix.
Oh, I didn't even know they filmed the movie.
Yeah, they filmed some movie on Netflix. Red Notice, some shit like that.
Okay.
But they said they went through the whole film without one positive fucking test. So I guess Marvel's like, no matter what, in 2021, Ant-Man will start filming.
Listen, Hollywood is getting it little by little. They're getting their safety protocols in. They're doing what they have to do. They're doing, all that stuff. There was actually there's a podcast that I watch. It's Two Bears, One Cave with Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer. And there was one where he was talking, where Tom Segura was talking about how he got an acting job for a movie, but he had to drop out because of all the different regulations. Like it was only supposed to be like a 2-week thing where he was filming a couple of scenes and then he was gone. But then it turned out from being a 2-week thing to a 7-week thing because he had to go there 2 weeks beforehand to quarantine. And then he had to then go there and then film. And then he had to stay to quarantine. And then he had to do something like it was crazy. And he was like, all right, well, I'm out. I can't fucking do this. That's fucking too much. You turned like 2 weeks into like 7 or 8 weeks.
Yeah.
That's not it. But I mean, in these times that we're living in, this is a shit that we got to do, or that they got to do in order to churn out the entertainment. I mean, it really doesn't matter because everything's fucking shut down.
Yeah, again.
But I don't know. But all right, yeah, that's cool. We're gonna get Ant-Man 3. I'm excited. I love Ant-Man, the Ant-Man movie, so we're good for that. Okay, that's exciting.
What you got?
Well, actually, in Marvel news, Chris Pratt, he's confirmed that. He didn't confirm, but it's confirmed that he's going to cameo in Thor: Love and Thunder.
Okay.
So, on top of that, I guess there was a picture of him on set. So I guess they're filming that too.
Oh, yeah.
So with Taika Waititi and Chris Hemsworth is obviously coming back as Thor, and what the fuck's her name? Who's playing Jane Foster?
I don't even want to remember.
I don't even like her. Natalie Portman with the fucking weird smile. Every time she smiles, she looks like she's straight.
Yeah, I know.
Like, awful. But she's obviously Jane Foster. She's going to be the new Thor and all that other shit. But I guess he's confirmed that he's going to cameo in it. Obviously, we already knew that there were going to be some Guardians in it because they last left Thor. He was with the Guardians of the Galaxy. But also, they said that we may see more Guardians and some Avengers pop up in Thor: Love and Thunder.
Ooh.
Well, you know what? Thor Ragnarok is my second favorite Marvel movie.
It's
next to Guardians of the Galaxy.
Fucking awesome.
So I'm excited.
Yeah.
Fuck. And it's Taika Waititi, who I love. So, all right. I'm down. I am down.
I'm down for it.
Also, another piece I got. Did we talked about Constantine, right?
No.
We have not talked about Constantine. The movie. The 2005 movie with Keanu Reeves.
Yes.
Okay, so Peter Stormare, who's been in like all sorts of shit,
but
he's never had a starring role. He's just that guy that plays like either like a Russian mobster or just or he was in the last thing I just saw him in was Armageddon.
Oh god.
He was like the crazy Russian up in the space station that was stuck in the space station. But Peter Stormare seemingly confirmed on Instagram that a sequel to the 2005 Constantine starring Keanu Reeves is a go.
Yes.
He posted a pic of him as Lucifer from the film with the caption "Sequel in the works."
That's good.
Now, I think that's still a rumor. I don't know, but a lot of people like it was funny because I actually just showed CK the Constantine, the Keanu Reeves Constantine, which still, when the movie first came out, I did not dig it.
You did it?
I didn't dig it.
I liked it.
You know why I didn't dig it? Because Keanu Reeves as Constantine wasn't really a good Constantine. He wasn't comic accurate Constantine. He wasn't British. He didn't have blonde hair. He didn't have the red tie. He didn't have the khaki trench coat. He
had the lighter.
He had the lighter. That's all he had. You know, they made him American. He had dark hair. I mean, he had the fucking tie and shirt and the trench coat, but it was all black.
Yeah.
With a white shirt. Like, it was just, you know, some things were off. But I mean, the more I watched the movie, the more I kind of dug it. So
believe it or not, for what it was, I liked it for what it was. Because again, it's a comic book movie.
Yeah.
So for me, I had to go and support it. I liked it. Again, it wasn't very comic book accurate, but then again, neither was Daredevil.
Correct.
So anybody who said the Ben Affleck Daredevil is comic book accurate, you need to get smacked in the face because it is not
that movie.
It is not comic book accurate at all.
Movie. But yeah, so
anybody smart, when I was watching that movie and when it first came out, I'm sitting there in the Bronx and I'm like, bro, he's Daredevil. How do all these people around here not know that he's Daredevil? He's blind. Look at the shit he's doing. He's Daredevil. Like,
it was just a terrible movie. It was a terrible movie all along. The only thing I liked about that Daredevil movie was Colin Farrell as Bullseye. He wasn't again comic Bullseye, but I liked him. He just, you know what?
He went overboard with it.
He knew the movie was a piece of shit. So he just overacted and just hammed it up. He just went fucking crazy and I dug it. I like that. I like that he did that. This movie, we'll see. People have been talking so much about Constantine and Keanu Reeves because Keanu Reeves has gotten a resurgence with, you know, Matrix 4, the John Wick movies, Bill and Ted, all that. So Keanu Reeves is a hot commodity now. And the director of Constantine said he wants to do a sequel. And Keanu Reeves even said himself, yep, get it together.
Keanu Reeves has been wanting to do a sequel.
Yeah.
For years.
Yeah. So
wasn't he signed into a multiple movie deal to begin with?
I don't know.
But the movie really didn't do that well in the theater, so they kind of just...
Probably.
Yeah, because, I mean...
The movie became a cult classic, though.
It's a cult classic, but
it's a cult classic. It didn't do well in the theaters when it initially came out.
Isn't it funny? Most of the movies we like are cult classics.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't do good in the theaters. And it's funny because, again, going to go off of topic a little bit, but most classics are cult classics. Like, people talk about Scarface. Bro, Scarface
didn't do well at all in the theaters.
Carlito's Way bombed.
Didn't do well in the theaters either.
These are movies that bombed. Now they're fucking classics. Yeah. Like, it's I call them hood classics.
I was about to say, Scarface went from being a cult classic to a hood classic.
Yeah.
To back to being a cult classic.
Yeah.
So
even Friday wasn't did not do well in the theaters. It did good after.
I've watched Friday so many times.
Oh, so me too.
It's ridiculous. All right. What else you got?
I got here that I did not know this. I knew they were doing a Pirates of the Caribbean reboot.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not know. Was it with
Margot Robbie?
Margot Robbie is replacing Johnny Depp as the lead character in the reboot for Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yep.
That's gonna be a no-go for me.
But I love Margot Robbie though.
I do.
She's so fucking hot.
But the way just the way he got screwed out of the role, it's a no-go for me.
It's a no-go for you?
No-go.
You're not going to see it anyway?
No.
I'm going to see it no matter what.
Because you just want to see Margot Robbie.
I love Margot Robbie.
You do. Why did your voice get deep when you said that? This is kind of creepy, bro.
Wolf of Wall Street? When she was butt naked?
Oh, yeah. That's one of my that's one of my favorite roles she was in.
Damn.
Ooh, you sound like a fucking owl.
Now, actually, speaking of that Johnny Depp drama, that's funny because look at this big piece of fucking news I got here. So, we talked last episode.
Yes.
About all the shit going on with Johnny Depp. While we were on Facebook, my cousin, Albert Joe Roman, corrected us on what we were talking about. I guess what happened was that the real story was that Johnny Depp was suing the Sun newspaper or whatever because they called him a wife beater. So he was suing them for that. He ended up losing that case. And because he lost that case, that's when Warner Brothers was like, we need you to step down from the Harry Potter franchise.
Why?
Because I don't know, because they don't want to be associated with somebody that's a known wife beater. I mean, even though it's allegedly, but yeah. So it's crazy. So since then, there's been a petition to remove Amber Heard from Aquaman 2.
Yeah.
This petition has reached over 900,000 signatures, almost 1 million signatures to get her the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Because again, and we talked about it before, this is fucking bullshit. You know,
her career is going to thrive while his is dying.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it. I mean, it's Johnny Depp. It's never going to die, but
Yeah.
still, I mean, it's kind of fucked up, all the shit that's going on. So I guess the petition, it reads, Amber Heard has been exposed as a domestic abuser by Johnny Depp. In his $50 million lawsuit, Johnny Depp describes many incidents of domestic abuse that he suffered at the hands of his then wife, Amber Heard, including one incident, which this is fucked up, where she punched him twice in the face, and another where she shattered his finger with a vodka bottle. And his finger had to be surgically reattached. He will bear the scar for that for the rest of his life. Yeah. And it looks like Warner Brothers owns the DC Extended Universe, just like it owns the fucking Harry Potter shit.
That's the only thing. Now, did they drop him because they have her with Aquaman?
I don't know.
Because that's her role anybody can fill. I'm sorry.
Mira. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She wasn't
a
an
significant
impressive
role in the movie.
Yeah, she wasn't as impressive in the role to begin with.
I mean, I'm sure they could build on her character, like in future movies, because eventually she becomes Aquaman's wife, right?
Yeah.
And all that shit. So I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. People are thinking that because of this petition, maybe Warner Brothers will be like, all right, wait a minute. If we dropped him, we got to drop her now.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I mean, from what I've seen with these fucking stupid petitions, they don't go anywhere.
I think, you know the way to do it? I say we do. You know, when the movie comes out, boycott that shit. The cancel movement, cancel a female who's beating up on a guy.
Yeah, but you know what? It really doesn't matter because even negative publicity is good publicity. Any publicity is good publicity. Like me, I'd go see it anyway. So, I mean.
Well, you would. But I mean, I would want to see it, but if she's in it,
yeah, but.
It's like, I'm watching it, but I don't got to like it.
I'll jailbreak Amazon Fire Stick it. I ain't paying no money to see it.
I ain't going to support your fucking studio.
Put no money in your pocket. I mean, I don't know. I guess.
My next piece of news, which has got me worried.
Okay.
For a movie that seemed promising, The Eternals.
Yeah.
I guess they're going back in for reshoots.
Oh, great.
I always get worried when movies go back in for reshoots because it never ends well.
Yeah.
Like, let it go the first way you had it. You go in for reshoots, you're probably taking stuff out that would work, putting something that's not going to work.
And that's what happened with Justice League.
I know, reshoots always worry me, man.
Fucked everything up. They fucked up that whole movie.
Reshoots, and then all the New Mutants.
Yep.
How many fucking reshoots did that movie do?
Yeah.
And it all because the movie sucked.
Yep. And I think they did reshoots too with excuse me, with one of the Star Wars movies. But yeah, it's just any movies that go in for reshoots, it means there's problems.
Yeah.
There's definitely problems. I mean, Suicide Squad.
Yep.
Same thing.
There you go.
Man, it seems like we talk about the same like 4 or 5 movies.
Because those are the easiest examples.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, so I don't know. You know what? The Eternals, anyways, I'm like a little. So we'll see. I think it's because it's a property that I'm not that familiar with.
But the thing with the Eternals is that it sets up more of that fucking cosmic universe.
Yeah.
Where they can get into the stories
I'm all for the Marvel
Galactus. They can get into stories like Galactus. I mean, there's so many stories they can get into there when they go into the Eternals that, again, I want to see because it's expanding the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get the fucking Illuminati story sooner or later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
we'll see. But I mean, with that, we need Fantastic Four. So.
Well, they got the rights to Fantastic Four already.
Yeah. And then Black Panther is dead now.
Well, wow, you had to go there too soon, bro.
No, he died a few months ago.
No, too soon, bro.
Is it too soon?
It's too soon.
No, it's not.
Come on, bro.
We're good. We're good. I think it's about time we start looking for a replacement. All right, we had time to grieve. It's okay. I'm not being mean about it, but come on now. Life goes on. Also, filming has wrapped on Scream 5.
Really? It wrapped already?
Yes. So when I found this out, I wrote about filming has wrapped, Scream 5. Now we wait. The movie comes out in 14 months. So it's coming out January 14th, 2022. Now, after I found this out, yesterday, they announced that Scream has wrapped, done, and the title of the movie is Scream. So it won't be Scream 5.
Yeah.
It's just going to be Scream. So now we're going into the fucking into the realm of remakes, sequels, reboots that just give the fucking name of like the original movie.
Yeah.
So, you know, like Halloween 2018 is just like Halloween. Friday the 13th, 2009.
Yeah.
The remake was Friday the 13th. Now we're getting fucking Scream, where it's technically Scream 5.
Yeah, exactly.
But now it's Scream. I think they should have called this something else. They should have called it Scream like Legacy or Scream Resurrection or Scream something, not just Scream. So I don't know. I understand why they're doing it. I mean, the original Scream it came out in the 90s. So I'm pretty sure that if anybody who wasn't a fan of the first 4 movies or didn't see the first 4 movies, if they see the title say Scream 5, that'll kind of deter them from going to see it. So I kind of get it, but I think they should have called it something else other than Scream.
My biggest thing is this. How long? This movie fucking filmed pretty quickly.
Yeah.
That means that they had Nev Campbell the whole time. They just didn't want to let it go.
Yeah.
Because remember, there was like, wasn't it like this last month, the month before, we were like, oh, she hadn't signed on yet.
Yeah.
So obviously she had already signed on. She was already filming with them.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. When you said it wrapped, I'm like, wait a minute, that's a fucking quick wrap.
Yeah. So they're done. David Arquette put a thing out on Instagram and Twitter, like filming wrapped. He can't wait for everybody to see it.
I want to see
it. And he
it.
was like the title and boom. And then they showed like a little GIF with Ghostface and then the title was Scream. So
Okay.
Yep. So I'm fucking excited about it.
Fuck yeah.
Like I said, I just we watched Scream at the drive-in, then Scream 2 recently.
Yep.
So because I'm exposing
TK?
the other one, to the classics.
Yeah.
Especially 90s horror.
You have to.
And Scream is the one that kicked off the 90s horror craze.
Oh, yeah, it did.
With like fucking Urban Legend, I Know What You Did Last Summer, all those movies. So yeah, The Faculty.
Oh my God.
That was a good movie too. That was a good movie. I like that one. But it had Josh Hartnett in it, which I was
It
like,
did.
I don't know why everybody found him. He's
Usher?
with
Usher?
Oh yeah, Usher was in that too.
Yeah.
And Salma Hayek.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. You got anything else?
Yeah, I do. Wonder Woman 1984.
Yes.
Okay. Is going to be simultaneously released in theaters and on HBO Max on the same day.
What?
The day it releases is releasing on both forms. It's internationally, it's going to be released first, only in theaters.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the United States, it's getting released in the theaters and on HBO Max.
So what you're telling me is that now is HBO Max doing what fucking Disney Plus did with Mulan,
I haven't heard anything about that yet.
where a premium viewing for $30 you could fucking watch it?
I don't know if that's what they're going to do, but I think they're just trying to play it safe in case shutdowns and shit are still happening.
Yeah.
And certain theaters aren't open, people can still get to see the movie. Now,
All right.
they haven't really said if it's going to be a premium or anything yet. They just said that it's going to be simultaneously released on HBO Max and in the theaters on the same day.
Everybody and their mama's just gonna get HBO Max.
I know. But then
no matter what, no matter what, Warner Brothers is gonna make a shit ton of money off of it anyways. And that's fine. And honestly, me being a purist, unless we're in lockdown like we are right now,
I'll still go to the theaters.
I'm going to the theaters to watch
Because
it.
those big budget movies, I like to see in the theaters.
They're spectacles, they're events, they're tent
yes.
poles. Like, yeah, they were made to be seen on the big screen. So, to experience the popcorn in your mouth and the butter and all that.
There's plenty of movies
for butter, but
there's plenty of movies that I haven't seen in the theaters, but every comic book movie that's come out, Avengers, DC, I've seen in the theaters.
yeah.
Every single one.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. You have anything else? I have like one more piece.
I do.
Okay.
This will be my last piece.
Okay.
From the words of Mel Gibson,
Oh shit.
Lethal Weapon 5 is a 100% go.
I thought that was
It was in the
news.
works. But
That
now
they had the
he's
original cast and everybody. Is Richard Donner going to be? I mean, Richard Donner's got to be like 98 years old or something.
I think Mel Gibson is getting the helm of directing and everything like that this time. But he said it.
Listen, I'm all for it. I love Mel Gibson.
The last time, everybody was like, it was in the works.
Yeah.
But he officially made the statement, it's a go. They've got the script. Everything's a go.
All right.
Lethal Weapon 5.
Good.
Oh, but damn, they're old already.
Danny Glover's old as fuck, man.
Man, they're old. Danny Glover was old when them fucking...
He was older than that back then.
Yeah.
Because he was like in his 50s, right?
No.
No, he had to be in his 50s.
I think he was like in his early 40s, early mid-40s.
Really? Because he looked old as fuck for being in his 40s.
He was supposed to be old.
Okay.
They aged him up a bit, but...
I'm too old for this shit. So, I mean, yeah. But I'm all for it. I Every single one of the Lethal Weapon movies, even like the shitty last one with Jet Li. I liked all of them.
I love the Lethal Weapon movies.
I liked all of them. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. Maybe fucking, Riggs and Murtaugh are fucking running the precinct now. Maybe they're fucking co-police commissioners. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, I'm fucking down. But I hope to God that Chris Rock is not in it. Because and you guys know how I feel about Chris Rock.
An abysmal actor. Fucking can't stand him.
But Joe Pesci with his old ass.
Oh, Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci's like 95 years old too. So
yeah.
I don't know.
He brought him with a cameo.
Leo Getz, all right, listen, they bring everybody back, and if the story's good, and if the action's on par with the first four movies, right?
Yes.
With the first 4 movies, I'm down. So anything's better than I heard of that abysmal fucking TV show.
Oh my
with
God.
Damon Wayans and then they had the one guy and then Sean William Scott fucking replaced him.
I didn't even bother.
I didn't even bother either. But I love me the fucking Lethal Weapon movies. I can watch. I like Lethal Weapon. Like it's one of those franchises where if I watch one movie, I gotta watch the other movie.
Oh yeah,
like all in a row.
Yep.
Lethal Weapon, Back to the Future, Rocky. Like those, I gotta sit there and I'll be like, yup. You ain't seeing me or hearing from me for the rest of the day.
100%. So
I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna watch every fucking movie in this fucking 100%. Franchise. But yeah, you know what? Count me in. Fuck it. And even though fucking Mel Gibson has got a spotty fucking record with his fucking, oh God, and you know what? I get it because I think he was an alcoholic, right? I don't know if was he a drug addict?
Yes. No, alcoholic.
It was alcoholic.
Yes.
And he got in trouble with the law, with the DWI, and then spousal abuse, and then shit against Jews, and he was homophobic too, right?
Yeah.
He was that.
That's where the phrase sugar tits comes from.
Sugar tits, and then just all that stuff. Now. That made him a fucking awful human being. Yeah. I was like, I couldn't even admit to be a fucking Mel Gibson fan back then.
Well, you know what's funny? Because that was time when nobody liked Mel Gibson.
And on top of that, he didn't like black people.
Yeah, but you know what saved Mel Gibson?
What?
Machete.
I mean, I wouldn't say it saved him.
When he did the cameo Machete, everybody's like, Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, y'all hated him like 2 months ago.
You hated him. Listen, he was damn near banned from Hollywood. Yes. He was all fucked up, but he made a ton of money off of, what was the movie about Jesus?
Oh, The Passion of the Christ.
Passion of the Christ. Made him a fucking multi-millionaire.
Oh, yeah.
He never had to work again for the day of his life.
Because that people still talk shit about him.
That's fine, but what? Because I think he runs or he owns Icon Pictures or that production company that did Passion of the Christ. Yep. So he produced it, directed it, and that movie made crazy money because all the fucking Bible thumpers were like, Jesus, and they all saw it and they all bought it and whatever. And this dude, I think he made something like $500-600 million just on that movie alone. Not counting the fucking Mad Max movies, Lethal Weapon movies, everything else that he did. Bird on the Wire, like all that shit. Wow,
Bird on the Wire.
Yeah, with Goldie Hawn, taking it back.
Gorillas in the Mist.
Yeah. What women want. But you know what? And that's the thing. I read a thing about him actually recently, an article about him, because he ended up, he just came out with a movie called Fat Man, where he plays Santa Claus. And
really?
The premise of the movie is there's a kid that ended up getting coal for Christmas, so he hires a hitman to kill Santa Claus.
Oh, wow.
And Mel Gibson is Santa Claus, but he's like this gruff fucking Santa Claus with fucking guns and shit. I don't know. I read the review of the movie. The review said the movie's fucking horrible, but it's like they were talking a little bit about Mel Gibson and how like all his past and all his shit, how like he can't afford to make bad movies now because Hollywood hasn't forgiven him. They haven't turned a blind. That's what they've forgiven him, but they haven't turned a blind eye to the shit that he did in the past. Because I think he's like 10 or 12 years sober or 9 years sober now. And, he's apologized and tried to make amends for all the bullshit that he did back then and the bullshit that he said back then. Because they throw a scene out there. I guess Mrs. Claus is a black woman. And there's a scene where he's having sex with her and shit. And they're like, oh, they're trying to make us forget that I guess he told his wife or his girlfriend at one point that, oh, look at the way you're dressed. You're just asking to get raped by a pack of N-words. Like, what? I read that. I was like, holy shit. But, deep down inside, a leopard never changes his spots. But
I don't know. I'd have to experience it firsthand.
Yes.
I have to experience it firsthand.
Yeah, listen, I'm not condoning I'm not condoning his actions. I'm not condoning what he said. I'm not. Those are shitty things.
Yeah,
that's a shitty thing to be. That's a shitty way to be. If he's trying to make amends, all right. I think I painted myself in the corner. I'm not for it. I'm not for racism, sexism, homophobia, all that stuff. Mel Gibson.
He's learned the error of his ways.
Maybe he has. Maybe he hasn't.
Well, time will only tell.
In the public's eye, he is trying to make amends. So we'll see. But I agree with him, though. I agree with what this article said. Like, with all the bullshit that he did in the past, he can't afford to make a bad movie.
Yeah. Which,
hopefully, with Lethal Weapon 5, that'll bring him back into the general public's good graces. We'll see. Now, taking it back to the 80s, I don't know if you read about this. Spyglass Media Group, who's producing Scream 5, announced that they are producing a remake of one of your favorite 80s classics, Short Circuit.
I did read about that, but I'm so against remakes, bro.
Listen, I'm against remakes and reboots and all that too. Like, they did a remake of fucking Overboard. It was terrible.
Oh yeah, because they flipped it.
Yeah. And on top of that, I'm kind of, again, I keep saying, which is weird because I'm Hispanic, you're Hispanic and half black and all that. And you would think that I'd be like, yes, diversity, but I'm not. Like, with this next thing, I guess the people that are writing it, it's Eduardo Cisneros and Jason Schumann are going to write the screenplay, and it's going to have a Latinx twist. The fuck does that mean? Is Johnny Five going to talk Spanish? Is it going to be Juani Five?
Juanito 5.
Juanito Cinco. Like, I don't understand. Like, is it
gonna be like he's gonna be one of that Game Los Locos from the movie?
Maybe. I don't know, man. Like,
see, that's what I'm saying. That it can't be. I guess you can call it a remake, but don't call it Short Circuit. Call it something completely different.
Correct.
Because if you're gonna put a different spin on it, by all means, go ahead. But give it a different title.
Yeah, call it fucking Crazy Spickbot.
Oh, wow.
What? I can say
that's
that
getting
I'm
censored, but that's getting censored too. Yes, it will.
It's not.
I guarantee it won't be in there.
Don't do it.
It won't
Don't
be in
do it,
there.
Pat. Don't do it.
This whole thing won't be there. It'll be us saying bye to the camera.
Nope. I'm gonna say spickbot. All right, that's it. I said it. There we go. It's just. Hey, man,
I think
I'm owning it.
Pat's gonna do it now.
It back.
Pat's gonna do it now. Like, fuck you.
I'm taking it back. Okay,
we're taking it back.
Come on. You know what? You're Spickiver.
Yes.
If you forget about that, actually, I got yelled at the one time when I put a snap out of you doing it. I was like, Spickiver, and then my one friend from New York, who's Puerto Rican, was like, you know what? You shouldn't have done that. And we've been trying to fight that word. And I'm like, come on, man. SPIC, Spanish person in control, baby. Yeah, give me that shit. Now, all you white motherfuckers out there, doesn't mean you call me a spick.
You say you gonna
say that shit out. You're gonna get old fucking Eugene to circle back to before the cut, beat you up. So yeah, so we're gonna be getting Juani 5.
Like we always say, I got my reservations. I'm gonna hold off on it.
I'm totally not gonna watch it so maybe if it plays on cable or something, I will.
Again, because as we've learned, like there are so many movies that I haven't watched because of your reviews on them.
Yeah,
Pet Sematary, not gonna watch it because it's not a true remake.
That was an awful fucking remake.
Not gonna watch because it's not a real reboot.
It's not. It
literally has nothing to do with the original.
Absolutely nothing.
Material.
Absolutely nothing.
And that's my biggest thing. Like, I made the one mistake and watched the remake of Footloose, and I was so angry.
Yeah.
Like, chicks are twerking. I'm like,
awful.
What the fuck is this?
It was god awful.
Like, no,
god awful.
Not my Footloose.
Yeah, no. And then I heard that they did a remake of Dirty Dancing too, didn't they?
I heard
it for like the Hallmark Channel or Lifetime or one of those fucking channels.
Somewhere there's a remake of it.
Then they remade Beaches too. Don't fucking remake my Beaches. I don't care if it had fucking Nia Long in it, who was hot in the 90s, and now not so much.
They remade, and yes, I don't care. I'm comfortable with my manhood to say that one of my favorite movies is Steel Magnolias, and they remade that. I love Steel Magnolias. Dolly Parton, Sally Fields. Come on. Sally Field's a good actress.
She is a great actress.
Come on now.
I agree.
And you had all of them. Daryl Hannah, they were all up in that movie. Fucking.
Listen, I every time I think of Sally Field, I think of that skit in Family Guy where where Stewie is like looking at Burt Reynolds and he's like in Smokey the Bandit gear and Sally Field's right next to him. And Stewie goes, yeah, have fun riding that sweet, sweet Sally Field tail. And Burt Reynolds goes, I don't like it either. Don't rub it in. I like Sally Field. She's okay. She's okay. But yeah, no. I mean, it's a good enough movie. I like it. I like it. Listen, if it was something there was nothing else on and it was playing and it was about to start, I'd watch it. I'd watch that. Mystic Pizza, Pretty Woman. Although no, I'm fucking scarred with Pretty Woman. So Pretty Woman.
Really?
That's a story for another day.
Oh,
I can't be fucking Pretty Woman anymore.
Next before the cut.
Yeah, a lot of these movies I'll sit back and watch. I'm good with it. All right, well that's it. That's all we got, guys. It was a pretty quick episode, just like I warned you. So hopefully you watch till the end. Yep. Let us know what you think of everything that we talked about today. Whether the stuff that we talked about before the cut or the stuff that we talked about here, the pieces of news. I want to know. We want to know. We're inquiring minds. We all want to know what you think. I just fucking drooled on myself. So where can you guys reach us at? You can reach us at geeksthatlift@gmail.com. Also, you can also reach us at all the social media platforms. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're everywhere. Also, on top of that, new episodes drop weekly on YouTube, on the YouTube channel, which is the Beef Master Network channel. Just go on there, go Beef Master Network, and then you'll see us or you'll see a bunch of fucking jacked ass cows.
One of the two.
One or the other. But just don't hit on the cows. Hit on us.
Yeah, the cows aren't us.
Yeah, we're not the cows.
Yeah.
Hit on us.
And if you think we are, fuck you.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? Cows have udders. We're circling back to the titty milk.
There we go. See?
There we go. So that's it. That's all we got, guys. Oh, also, yes, I remembered. I have a new podcast.
Ooh, do tell.
Yes. Is
it about cats, wine, and crime?
No,
it isn't.
No, it's
okay.
Not. But I have a new podcast. We've already recorded 3 episodes, and it should premiere soon.
Okay.
We have a nice stockpile of episodes. It's a horror podcast because obviously, as you know, I had a podcast, Terror Trio.
Yes.
I also had a podcast, Terror 51. Those went by the wayside. They were very fun to do. Now we have a brand new podcast, new co-host, new format. I think it's going to be good.
I can't wait.
And that's all I'm fucking going to tell you about it.
That's it.
So yeah, just stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated, let you know when it's going to premiere, let you know where to find us, all that good stuff. So that's it. That's all we got for the Geeks That Lift. I'm Coco Nut, followed by
The Freaking Weekend.
All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon.
Peace.
Oh, so it looks like Joe Lee actually had titty milk. He said it's weird in flavor, but it ain't that bad.
It really isn't. It's got a weird texture.
All right.
But you get used to it. I mean, you've had sperm, so.
I have had sperm.
in your own.
My own sperm.
Your own
I've
sperm.
had my own sperm. All right.
You got to clarify that shit.
Yeah, please.